In today's video, I'm going to briefly discuss human behavior and nonverbal greetings. Hey everyone, this is Matt. Welcome back to another Blind to Billionaire video. And just like I said a second ago, I'm going to be discussing nonverbal greetings and human behavior. So here in Minnesota this time of year, it just turned spring and the weather's warming up just enough to get out and get outside enjoying the weather. And Corey and I have been out doing some walks. And we actually noticed this for a couple years now, but we were talking about it the other day, and it's something really interesting, and we thought this would be a great video topic. Now, this is so interesting. It just makes me laugh thinking about it. But the main reason for the video is I want to know if other people in the world or in the country around the United States also experience this. And rather than maybe it's just a Minnesota thing, I'm not really sure, but we find it to be incredibly interesting. So let me tell you the situation and let me tell you some just rough statistics that I would put on this situation. All right, so when we go out walking, let's say we walk for maybe a mile and a half. During that mile and a half, we would pass roughly 5 to 10 people in that amount of time. So just for example, let's say we pass 8 people. Of those 8 people, just makes you laugh thinking about it. Of those 8 people, I would say that roughly 5 of them greet us in one of the 3 ways. Now, let me say this. When we pass people, we, without fail, every single time, every single person we pass, we greet them. We say hi, we smile, whatever, but we always verbally say hi, hello, or how's it going, something like that. We say something. But here, out of those 8 people, just for example, the 8 people that we pass, 5 of them will greet us in one of the 3 ways. They'll wave, maybe they'll smile, or maybe they will mouth the word hi. They won't actually say anything, like no sound will come out of their mouth, but they will mouth the word hi. And Corey and I just think that is so incredibly weird. Now, for the other 3 people, out of those other remaining 3 people, maybe roughly 1 or 2 of them will actually say hi verbally, and maybe 1 or 2 of them will say nothing at all, as if we never even said a word to them. So that's a little bit weird. But the people that I want to focus on are the 5 that I talked about who greet in a non-verbal way. Like I said, they smile, they make eye contact, they smile, maybe they wave, or they mouth the words hi. And Corey and I were talking about this, and we thought this is really interesting because for me, I can't see what they're doing. I don't know if they're making eye contact. I don't know if they're smiling. I don't know if they're waving. I don't know if they're mouthing the words. But every time, if I don't hear anything after we pass the people, I turn to Corey and say, did they say anything? And she'll say, no, but they mouthed the word hi. Or they waved and smiled. And it's just so weird that such a huge percentage of the people that we pass when we're out walking around don't actually verbally say anything. So now for me, as someone who cannot see the nonverbals, right? So I'm just banking on them opening their mouth and actually saying the word hi or hello or some type of verbal greeting. For me, as I walk past these people, I think, wow, out of 8 people we pass, only 1 or 2 can actually greet with a verbal greeting. So for me, not being able to see them, it makes me feel like a very small percentage of people are actually friendly enough to greet back. So anyway, I know this is going to be a really short video, but we thought this would be really interesting to put this out there and ask if maybe, does this happen all around the world? Is this something that you experience as well? Is it something that maybe just people here in Minnesota do? But we've been noticing this for years, and we were just talking the other day, we were out for a walk, and this happened multiple times where people do this nonverbal greeting, and we just find it to be the weirdest thing. So anyway, let me know. I know this is a really short video, but considering yesterday we had a 12-hour live stream, I feel like maybe I can get away with just a little bit shorter video today. So anyway, leave me your thoughts down below if this is something you experience in your location, wherever you are. But anyway, I just have to throw this out there. Yesterday we had, like I said, that 12-hour live stream. It was amazing. It was a long day, but at the same time, it went really fast, and it was a lot of fun. The day before, so yesterday was Sunday. Yesterday, on Saturday, we wrote up an itinerary, like an agenda for what we would do each hour, half hour. So basically every half hour throughout the day, we had something different starting and going on, all these different activities. And we actually didn't do quite of the activities we had planned on doing because I had so many people send emails that wanted to connect with us by phone. And actually what was interesting, I didn't realize this at the time, but after we hung up, I went through my phone and looked how many people we actually called and connected with that day. And we actually called 20 people. I didn't realize it was that many calls, but it was so much fun to call and connect with all of you and hear your stories and get to know a little bit more about you. But overall, we just loved the live stream we had yesterday. If you haven't seen it, I realize 12 hours is a ridiculous amount of time to sit and watch a video, but if you want, maybe go back to that video, start it up, and just kind of scan through and maybe fast forward through parts and just watch a few minutes here and there. I would say the phone calls started, the majority of them, the bulk of them started maybe in the second half of the video, but a lot of really great people out there. So thank you to all of you who watched and participated in the calls, and not only that, participated in the chat. It was just overall a really great video. So anyway, thanks for watching this one.